kill 'em all.
So at least at one point in our lives, we've all been disciplined. Slap on the hand, maybe an ass whooping here or there, an extension cord. But if this doesn't apply to you, you have to be the luckiest motherfucker in the world. Can I have your parents? Nah, seriously, I wouldn't trade my parents for the world, because without them disciplining me, I would have been in jail or doing some crazy shit. Like shooting up a fucking school or robbing a bank or, you know, shit like that. So I decided to share a story with you guys about the time that I got my ass whooped. I got plenty of them though. So if you want to hear more, you know where to find me. So this is one day I was hanging out with some friends from an old neighborhood. Now I haven't seen these friends in a long time, so you know, I wanted to turn up with these niggas. My mom dropped me off at about 9 a.m. You know, just, you know, give us a little more time to play. Drinking, smoking, watching cartoons, you know, kids shit. So 1:30 rolls around. My mom comes to pick me up. Now around this time, my friends asked me to go to the pool. Now I didn't have any swim trunks, but I had basketball shorts. Close enough. So I begged my mom to let me stay. She kept telling me no because she wanted me home and she wanted to know where I was because she had to be somewhere. So my friend's mom jumps in and asks my mom if it'll be okay if I stay because after the pool, she's gonna feed us. Nigga, I'm getting free food. I'm not turning this shit down. Eventually, my mom caves in and she lets me stay. So around 9 p.m., this is the full 12 hours, my niggas. This is after cartoons, drinking, smoking, all that shit, all that, alright? I called my mom and asked to spend the night. If I could tell you the tone of voice that my mom had when I asked her that, you will understand how pissed off she was. Because I already asked her to stay a little bit longer, more like 12 hours. Now I'm asking her to spend the night. Nigga, no. So my friend's mom drives me home, and at this time, my mom's waiting outside for me. As soon as I jump out the car, my dumb ass asked her, can they come upstairs and look at my wrestling match? I was in the WWE real hard back then, but that's neither here nor there.
Yes! 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 Yes!
The look on my mom's face was so priceless. Even my friend's mom knew that shit was about to go down. So she was like, yo, I should get back in the car because I gotta take my kids home and get them to bed. So I'm walking, now mind you, my house is on the 2nd floor. So I'm walking upstairs and I'm telling her how my day was and how everything was going, ignoring all the signs. I know now what my mom was doing behind my back. She was plotting what the fuck she was gonna do when I got in his house. I'm about to fuck this nigga up. He keep talking shit. So I open the door and I see my aunt sitting on the couch. It was like I'm looking directly at my aunt when I'm walking in. And I'm like, hey, what's up? Before I get another word out of my mouth, I feel a heel on the back of my head. Next thing I know, I'm being spun around in circles because my mom trying to get a clear shot of this ass she about to beat. So eventually my mom's like, fuck it. My aunt throws the belt at her. I see this shit in slow motion. And I use this time to perform the greatest spin move I've ever done in my life. I felt like Marshawn Lynch from the Seahawks, this motherfucker. I deserve a Heisman Trophy for this move. It was so fucking clean. Shit. So I get away from her, and luckily for me, my mom leaves the door unlocked to the front door. So, a real nigga like me, I broke out that bitch. Now at the time, my aunt and my mom lived next door to each other. Like, it was like a straight shot. So I run from my mom's house all the way to my aunt's house, whose door was unlocked. Now you would think, why would I run to my aunt's house if both my mom and my aunt are tag teaming me? I'm getting to that. I run upstairs and my grandfather's room is right there. I run into my grandfather's room and I like hide on the side of his bed. Now he's home. And so he's in the room, he's like, what the hell's going on? So before I can even say what happened, my mom's upstairs getting ready to pounce on the nigga. He holds her back and is like, yo, what's up? What's wrong? And so my mom's like, I'm sick of him. He always talk, he always asking questions. When I say no, that means no. So eventually my grandpa calms her down. And at this time, I gotta go back to the house because I gotta change clothes. When I tell you I was my grandfather's shadow for an entire night, every step he made, I made. Because I wasn't about to stay in a room with a beast known as my mom because she is thinking of a plan to get around my grandfather to get to me. She is very persistent. So I stayed with my grandpa the entire night, and the next day, ironically, I get sick. I'm talking about really sick, like I'm talking about headache, all that shit. So I kind of lucked out of an ass whooping kind of, but I still got sick. I mean, I'd rather just took the ass whooping, honestly, because this illness was not that good. So what I learned from that was, don't ignore the signs, meaning her tone of voice, her facial expressions, anything like that. And when mom says no, that shit means no.
Kill 'em all.